It's Bourbon Night Live. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Welcome in. How is everyone? What are you drinking?
Can you say, though, that tonight's bourbon night? Because
Oh, you're right.
I'm right.
In the stream. Start it again. Beep, blah, bloop, bloop, beep. 3, 2. It's Rye Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome in
To It's Rye.
to It's Rye Night. Because we're drinking rye.
That's a lot.
Well.
That's a lot to go for just that little bit. Yeah, so we're going to do some ryes, if you didn't catch that. Right now, we are drinking a single barrel rye,
Yes.
mash and grape pick.
Yes.
And it's quite tasty.
This is also one of our sample shout-outs.
Sample shout out.
Yeah, so that one is from David Levine, who is, I don't know if he's in the chat. I know our second sample shout-out person is. But yeah, he sent us some really interesting ones, and a lot of...
There's about, 7 more over there?
Yeah.
We got these 4.
We got some Nika coffee malt whiskey. We got some Nika from the barrel.
Which I'm really interested to see Chad's reaction to the coffee malt, because
Yeah.
the international whiskeys plus coffee is a question mark for him.
We have our first South African whiskey.
I've never had one of
right
those before.
here. Yeah. It's a single
Baines
grain.
Cape Mountain single grain.
Yeah. So really, some like from around the world, and there's there's like Knob Creek.
Knob Creek.
He was the Knob Creek killer. That's what we called him.
That's what you can be for Halloween. Just
I'll
wear
be the Knob Creep.
Be just like dressed like super creepy, but wear a shirt with a Knob Creek.
There you
Knob. Oh gosh, now I can't even say
Knob
it.
Creek.
Label on. There you go.
Knobby Knob single barrel pick.
And that is really what it says on the label.
And then there's a Bourbon Pursuit 1792 in here, I think.
Somewhere.
Yeah. It's gonna be the last one I'll pick up.
It's right. It's right here.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, 1792 full proof KO Bourbon Pursuit single barrel. So very cool. We're looking forward to
Lots of good stuff.
cracking into all those.
But this barrel rye is nice and warm.
Yeah, it was. I went looking. I was like, I wonder if I think one of these is a rye. We could do that tonight. Open the show with it.
Which we have.
We have a barrel.
We have a barrel rye full
batch,
bottle
batch 3.
that we need to open.
Non-pick. This is
this is a pick.
Yeah, pick. Mash and grape. We were saying before the show that the mash and drum should do a pick with mash and grape. So it could be mash and drum, mash and grape pick.
Mash and drum and mash and grape.
Mash and drum and mash and grape.
It would be hard to say.
I love it.
So anyways.
Yeah. And then our rolling on with the sample shout-outs.
More samples.
Adam Dorman, who is in the chat, he dropped off some Jack Daniels for us. So,
Which we really don't.
Yeah.
We really don't have any.
I mean, some have come up blind in our advent calendars.
Yes. But like as far as have it in our possession.
But typically these two Kentuckians, I mean, it's state law that we're not allowed to, I think.
It basically.
So we have,
it's not, but it basically is.
Jack Daniels number 27 gold, double barreled, 80 proof. I'm reading these like I've never heard them before. Jack Daniels single barrel heritage barrel, 100 proof. And Jack Daniels single barrel proof, 133.6 proof. That one interests me.
Yes. JG has noticed the new Drink More Bourbon shirt.
Look at that JG Wentworth 877 mash
like
now.
Black and gold. It's kind of it's like a antique
Black and yellow,
gold.
black and yellow, black and yellow, or gold.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
Available
just like that.
now.
Available now.
WhiskeyAmbitions.com. It is one of our 3 new shirts. The other 2 will hopefully be here in about a week
Yeah.
time.
So we got a couple more
Dropping
of
them.
those coming soon.
But thank you, JG.
Some stuff in the works.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. John Wadsworth says, shout out to my brother Larry in chat tonight. Gave him a C917 as one of his first neat pours, and he says butterscotch. Absolute animal.
That's going old school. C917. That's a good one.
Butterscotch,
Mm-hmm.
though.
I remember that one.
Sounds so good right now.
Thank you both.
Oh, you said both. I thought you said Booth, and I was like,
Booth.
Who?
John Wilkes. Yeah. And then actually, also in the chat, I see Dewey. He dropped off also something a little different. He's a bourbon drinker, but he had some of this, and he's like, after some other stuff, it ain't bad. It's a Crown Royal Salted Caramel. So we'll try that.
You guys know how we love to dabble in the flavors I've actually been wanting to try, and this sounds crazy, but Crown Royal Peach. I don't know if I've told you guys about this before.
Yeah.
But last summer, I think it was, every time I was in a liquor store and there would be an employee in the aisle, someone would come in, like, kind of...
But do you have the peach?
Yeah, kind of frazzled, like, I need a Crown Royal Peach. And the guy would be like, man, sorry, we cannot keep it in stock. It sells out, like, every single week when we get it. It's crazy. I've never seen it fly off the shelf. Anything like this fly off the shelf. Flavored wise, and then people are just like, they're so flustered and they run out. And I watched that happen like a couple of times last summer, and I was like, okay, now I gotta know
what's the deal.
Who is demanding it. Also, like, is clearly they're upset. I think they're in trouble that they couldn't find it. I want to know why. Anyways,
and Captain Trev Wilson, also known as the Wrench, says, looks like we have a birthday boy in the chat tonight. Brent Bailey. Happy birthday to you, my friend.
You can have a birthday triangle.
You're going to get a birthday triangle.
Happy birthday.
Birthday cheers.
And Scott Pigsley says, currently seeking shelter in my bathroom with thunderstorms and tornadoes in the area.
But you still have Wi-Fi. That's awesome.
But at least I brought Booker's 2020 and us in if things get dicey.
Nice. Very good. Enjoy that, Bookers. And thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you a little...
Hiding in the bathroom with Scott Pigsley. Not something I thought I'd be doing this Sunday.
But here we are.
Here we are.
Hey, it's all good. 2020's been a weird year.
Right? Yeah, not surprised.
This is good, and it comes from the right place. The mash and... It's not the mash and grape. It's mash and grape because it's grapey.
It is grapey.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I thought that when I first smelled it. I was like, where did you say this was from? Or is that what they're calling the flavor? Because... it's kind of grapey. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Scott, please stay safe. Yes. Fingers crossed. Just thunderstorms only. No big damage.
Right.
Yeah. Woo. All jokes aside.
Okay. So yeah, tonight's all about rye. This is good. It tastes like a higher rye.
It's very warm.
Winter mint and peppermint.
It is. This one's not. Is this cash string? If it's the pick. I don't know. I mean, it tastes pretty... Let's see what this one is. Oh, that hurt. This one is 116.7 proof.
Yeah,
I'd say this drink's about around there.
In that vicinity.
Very warm.
I like it.
Me too. But...
good way to kick it off.
It is a good way to kick it off. What do you want to go to next? What's the plan, Chad?
Well, we're gonna start off with Tin Cup. Because that was the one that we were going to do last week, and then we're like, hey, let's just do all ryes next week and save it for next week. Hey, look, the man himself, Fred Minnick, he's also saying happy birthday to Brent. What a guy. What up, Fred? Go check out his channel if you haven't already. The dude's blowing up, so I can't see how you haven't.
I really love the lists that he's doing.
Yeah.
Like the different price categories, going out and buying everything and doing those reviews. I love to guess. He'll put it out on Facebook first and be like, which one of these do you think? I've done pretty good. Like, I haven't told anyone about my guesses, though, so Chad will just be like, I'm sure you did say.
Have you told Fred?
Well, I think I commented on the first one and said, like, here's what I think. But in my head, I've just been making mental notes of, like...
do you believe her, Fred?
I don't care if anyone believes me.
Blink twice if
I did. 1920 was one of the ones I thought would fare well.
Oh, sure.
Well, and also Old Forester 100 did well for him in the first round, so I think it makes sense. But anyways.
I love that he is admitting in a public forum that he owes me like 15 texts. Yeah. Man gets busy.
I mean.
As do we.
Yeah, I'm like, who are you to talk?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to do this Tin Cup. But before that.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Chad has some news.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I forgot to do this last week because it was out of sight, out of mind. But it hasn't been a very long life goal. But, life goals start whenever you start them, right?
Correct. It's like a vision board. You put it up on your vision board, and then it came true.
I mean, probably since like 2010 in that area.
So 10 years.
Yeah, about 10 years. I said... I want to eventually, one day, be a Kentucky Colonel. And as of a couple weeks ago...
look what came in the mail.
You may now refer to me as Colonel Chad Perkins. I
will not be referring to you that way.
I'm going to start dressing like Colonel Sanders.
The Colonel, okay.
Colonel Sanders. Eating a lot of chicken. No, that's super cool.
I didn't sign up for that.
And thanks to our friend James Wolverton. He was the colonel who nominated me.
You have to have a colonel nominate you.
Yeah. He wrote it. He took the time to write in and do all that, and it came through. I thought, it's like, oh, well, it's been too long. I didn't make the cut.
Must not have passed the test.
I wasn't worthy. But, yeah, it came through, so that's really awesome. And then when I, texted my parents, I texted my mom, and she was like, oh, good, that makes 3 of us in the family that are colonels. And I'm like, who are the other 2? She was like, me and your dad. I was like,
who knew?
I did not know that. So that's super cool.
Yeah, continuing a tradition.
So very cool.
I'm not official, so.
But now I can nominate you.
You could.
And I think you were very.
Is there some nepotism in there?
You were very deservant. Not a word.
Okay. Deserving. Yeah.
Yeah.
You opened that.
Yes.
Well, before we get into that, Tony Bag of Donuts says, hello, Rye Night. Thank you. I have a bottle of WhistlePig Homestock to open tonight.
Ooh.
I'm sure your blend was better.
It was.
Wild Turkey 101 to start and a Knob Creek store pick to open as well. Glad we're doing a rye episode.
Yeah.
Too.
You know what? We still have some of those little WhistlePig bottles
We do.
that they sent us.
We haven't gotten the Homestock yet.
To blend that. No, we haven't.
We gotta pick that up or find it. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Send us a little bowl.
Okay, so now for the tin cup.
For the tin cup. First of all, tin cup. Well, not the distillery, but the agency that represents them sent us this bottle. We want to make that clear. We didn't pay for this. It was sent to us. They didn't say, hey, you have to do a video or anything. Nor are they, well, this is live, so they can't review it.
No.
But all I have to say, our review is our own, but we wanted to let you know that. All right. Tin Cup Rye. And it is tin cup because there's a cup on the top.
Is that why?
Yes. There's a tin cup that you can use for shots.
Oh, and then you still have to do, I see.
All right, pause for cork pop. Pretty good. So this is
I do like this bottle.
Denver, Colorado.
Denver.
Is where this is coming out of. Since we only have one of these, we'll use glasses.
Well, that sounds good.
Okay, and this is 90. Yes, 90 proof.
Got up there.
Yeah.
Vocal cord range. I was like, how much higher can he go?
Okay.
Adriana says she's got Pikesville. I'm
one
jealous.
of our favorites.
But it's like a go-to rye. I feel like when we talk about rye, we always talk about Pikesville, so we're trying to spread the love around a little today. That's got a little orange note to it, and when I say orange, I mean like...
This is going to sound super weird.
Almost like orange juice, but not in a gross way. That sounds off-putting, and it's not. No,
I get that, and I get that more now than anything. But when I took my first nose, opening one of the small bags of Cheetos, there was a little bit of Cheetos. Which is orange colored. I
just love that we talk about snacks on here sometimes, like the salt and vinegar chips, and I'm just like,
we're hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Hey, we got Mitch here from the UK. Thanks for joining us, Mitch, from across the pond.
Yeah, I get like some nutmeg, kind of allspice, but also orange juice, strangely. But it's making me thirsty for orange juice, which is good.
You know what? I think this nose, for this just being 90 proof, and yeah, we say just 90 proof around here.
We do. We're those people.
Yeah. Is packing a good nose. I mean, it's pretty fragrant.
It's got fragrant. I think it's got some layers, which is, I don't know what I expected, but I'm ready to drink it.
Yeah, a little clove in there. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Which, like, I'm getting more definite cloves. So many cloves on the palate, which is what I expected. Orange juice on a nose is not what I expect.
Correct.
Not something I've ever said before. I wish we had a little bell that we could ring the first time you've ever said a descriptor. Because I think it's fun to find a new thing.
Honk or something.
A little honk.
Honk. You know, those little horns.
Yeah, I know. It just seems inappropriate.
Depends on what you're honking, Sarah. Excuse me while I go to my phone. I think
You're excused. This is really mellow, but it does have a lot of flavor. For,
Yeah.
again, 90 proof. But it's... That first sip, all I got was clove. So I didn't really want to say too much.
I thought I had taken a picture of this in a store so I could reference the price.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing it.
Well,
but I want to say...
there's a lot of dog pictures on there.
Yeah, well, I want to say that it's around the $25 to $30 mark, which is pretty great for a rye.
Yeah.
Okay.
With it being more
Gonna have to
expensive
rely
grain.
on the chat to help us out with this
yeah.
one, so we don't have to Google.
JG says 25.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, can you all
That's what I was thinking.
help us out with that?
Brent Bailey, Old Cata single barrel number 50, and my favorite. Oh wait, barrel number 50. Okay, I was like, is it your 50th birthday? And it is.
And my favorite bourbon.
Just
show
read
for
the
my
rest
50th.
of the sentence, Chad.
There you go.
Don't mind if I do.
And another birthday triangle for Brent. That one's more gentle.
A gentle triangle.
For
Cheers.
the 50th, that's a big one.
Yeah, we got John saying $26 in Colorado at Total Wine, where this originates from. So yeah, around a $25 90 proof rye. That's, I mean, just off the first sip, I'm liking it.
It's easy. It's really easy. Like, what I like about it is that it's pretty smooth and mellow, but it still has the spices and, like, the characteristics of rye that I like. But it's really laid back at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
I could just keep, I don't know, I find myself keep going back and, like,
Yeah.
this glass will be empty in a second because I'm just not really thinking about it. Just kind of coasting.
It's an easy sipper.
It's just an easy sipper.
I think you could use this in a cocktail. I still like to go 100. One of our favorite ryes is actually Wild Turkey 101 rye because of that proof. But, we made some with Baby Saz the other night, and it was good. We thought it was maybe, it's also 90 proof. We thought it was maybe lacking a little bit of that proof.
Yeah.
But I feel like this maybe has a little bit higher rye feeling than a Baby Saz.
Yeah.
So I think this could work well in a cocktail. And of course, it's to your taste. If you like to drink your bourbon or rye around 90 to 100 proof, then I think this will fit you just fine.
Right.
If you're like us, the proof hounds. But not always.
So for me, I don't know that this is one that I would put in a cocktail just because when I'm looking for a rye in a cocktail, I want it to really like cut through and be a little bit of that, proof popping through, but also the flavor. And whereas this one I feel like is a little more mellow, I think it would do fine. It would be fine.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it doesn't pack enough punch. I don't know that it would cut through.
Sure. We
As
just have to
well.
experiment.
But that's fine because I like
Yeah.
sipping it on its own too. Like
Sure.
you could do it either way, and in my mind I'm envisioning the perfect cocktail, which sometimes you just need whatever's around.
You know what? I'm pleasantly surprised for the price.
I don't know what I was expecting.
And the proof.
I think
You thought maybe it was a little gimmicky because
yeah.
of all this, but
I
this
think I
is
thought
just
it
a
was
nice
gimmicky.
little accoutrement, right?
But you know what? You know how many times we've been. Well, maybe we shouldn't tell this story on live. But like, how many times we've been like going to stand in line for a bourbon release or something like that, and we've been like, dang, we brought a bottle or we have a bottle in the trunk or whatever, but we don't have any cups. So what are we supposed to do? I guess we just won't have any. So this would be great for a time like that. I don't know if you're supposed to, I'm not saying you should do this.
Depends on the property that you're on.
I don't know
Sarah,
where you
I
are and
believe.
what you're doing,
Yeah.
but like a tailgate, this could be,
Yeah, tailgate.
not saying that there's not glassware at tailgates, but anyways, the only thing that I'm thinking, like, it could do better on the finish for me. I think the finish is where I find it to be a little bit
Agreed. I think it's
soft.
It's about its price level of a finish.
Agreed.
There are ones in this level that are a little bit better, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Overall, since this is an official uncorking, I'm gonna give it a recommend. I think it's good enough to go out and spend the $25 to
$25?
$30.
I'll give it a yay also.
All right, cool. There you go.
Well, that's fun. I like giving things
Starting
yays.
it off good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have a super
we
chat?
do.
Yep.
Seabass W. Sorry.
Thank you,
You're
Seabass.
gonna have to do it. It's okay.
I was gonna do two, but okay. All right, very good.
Let's see. Cricket Tail says $30 is my cocktail cutoff in most cases. Depends on the vermouth or other modifiers. I think that's a good way to think about things too. You know, some people will say, well, this premium bourbon or whiskey is really great in a cocktail, and I'm like, I don't know that I spent $60 to mix this. Like, I don't think I agree. Yeah, I feel like if it's above $30, like the intention is that it should be able to stand on its own. What you do with it is obviously your choice. But like the primary purpose should be. What are you doing? Ooh, I like this bottle. This bottle's pretty.
I was just seeing which one we're going to go to next. Now we have 292 proofers. We're stepping up in proof as, you know, generally.
We have some man love going on in the comments. Between Perry, Trev, and Fred.
All right, Fred, you're going to have to have like an assumed name if you come in.
No.
Drawing the attention away from the stars.
Oh, are you feeling a little left out?
No, I'm good. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Couple 92 proofers. I wonder, I can't remember, Golf Whiskey, you're in here. I know you guys are big proponents of the Catoctin Creek.
I think it's Catoctin.
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 Rye. Creek. I can't remember.
You know, I thought I knew, and now I am doubting.
This is one that you all shared with us, or if we got this. Normally, I have this handy dandy tag system. This
they
one
have sent us things.
Correct.
But where this falls,
I can't remember.
Unknown.
Right.
If someone could please put the phonetic spelling or pronunciation.
Catoctin.
I don't know.
So if you want to vote, this other one actually came from Todd Koopa.
Well, let's do this one first then.
And the Koopa Troopas.
Okay,
there it is. Thank you, JG. It's Catoctin. Got it.
Is that right?
Yep. All right. Well, we'll do this one here from.
Oh, Fred said I had it right. So cool.
Oh, good.
Awesome. I'd try.
So yeah, from Todd Koopa and the Koopa Troopas. It's his band.
You're making this up. It doesn't exist.
Right. This is Bluebird Distilling. It's a straight rye whiskey, and it is 92 proof, distilled from grain, unlike other things.
I like that in my
distilled
whiskey.
From air. Phoenixville, PA.
I will say, when we drink rye, this is weird, but I get hotter.
Yes.
When we drink rye.
Ooh, this is a 100% rye, Sarah.
Oh, I'm scared. But also excited because I am one of those people that I'm like, ooh, pretty bottle. Let's get this one.
Guess what? They also use charred oak barrels.
Really? Wow.
These guys are going by the book.
I think they may be onto something here. Distilled from grains and charred barrels?
Yes.
We're being too salty.
I know we are. They use a state-of-the-art hybrid copper still. That's cool.
That's interesting.
I was trying to see if there was...
I'd like to see it for myself.
An age statement. No, it's just straight. So we got to assume it's 4 years. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't think this hair is helping either. It's like a blanket.
Pause for cork pop. Oh.
That one did not want to.
That one was in there.
I think this is going to be an interesting pouring situation.
Oh, it's like the first version.
I can never... These bottles are not made for me. I can't really get...
Collaboration from Barrell Bourbon Company. Remember those square...
Oh, yeah. It was so hard to pour those because they were so heavy and like a brick.
No, this one's fine.
For you.
No, I had trouble with the collaboration.
No, I was saying that one for me.
Yeah.
The collaboration was tough to pour.
It was.
It was really heavy.
That was yeah.
I had to two-hand pour it.
But they got a lot. They got better.
JG says, I thought straight was 2 years.
Yeah, it is. But if it's under 4, they are required by law to put it on the label. And since I don't see it on the label, at least, I have to assume
we'd like to
4.
assume that they're following the rules.
Straight means it's 2 or more. Not on the label means it's 4 or more. Supposedly.
That is 100% right. There's a lot happening right now.
Wow. Yes.
Right, you get where I'm at.
100%.
That is 100% right.
Rye. It's a pine tree. It's pine needles.
Right. Yeah. Evergreen, smoke,
grain.
dark chocolate, definitely the grain. like a cereal.
Yes. But there's like a syrupy quality on the back
Yeah,
end.
almost like, it's not maple, but
Little,
reminiscent of like real maple syrup.
like I just blew out on a cigar.
Smoky.
Yes. Little tobacco leaf.
Yep. Bourbon Bites. Hello, Clifton.
Clifton.
Says, I used to be a sucker for cool labels until I got into whiskey. The best stuff comes in the ugliest bottles. Cheers.
I mean,
I am 100% on the same page with you. And
there's
like,
exception to the rules, but yes.
we also came into that realization. But I have to say, I'm still like, things like this catch my eye. And then I'll like pick it up and look at it and ponder it. Now, Todd gave us this one. So
Yes.
I did not have to ponder. But every time I see it in the store, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
So it works, whatever they're doing.
Thank you, Clifton.
Good design works.
Once you get acclimated to a 100% rye, the second sip is always, But like if you went from like a Pikesville at 51% to
Oh yeah. It's
pretty much
not
any
even
100%.
we're not even playing in the same zones.
Oh, it's so different.
This also has a coffee note.
It
An
does.
espresso bean.
It has a dark, a dark cocoa, a high cacao type of.
Which I'm surprised you're tolerating.
Well, it's not dominant.
It's not. I got it like on the second sip.
Man, it's a breathe out whiskey.
It is. I keep doing that.
Ricola. Remember those?
I do.
Yeah. And it's getting hotter. Like every rye
It's just,
is
they
like a
have-
degree hotter.
It is hot. It's hot, right? But they have like the girls in those commercials in their like Swedish outfits, and then I just
The what do
like
they call them? Like
a milkmaid.
Yeah.
And they have those like giant
Swiss Miss.
horn. Yeah, that. And then I just pictured you because you did that. Just
With the green
dropped
hat?
into that setting.
Yeah.
It
Green
seems
shorts,
like,
suspenders.
I think you'd be happy
hat.
there.
I think I would too. Get the clog.
He
Those
would get some
wooden
clogs.
shoes. Wooden shoes.
You wouldn't be happy about the clogs.
No, I wouldn't.
You are 100% about comfort when it comes to shoes.
Eric Wait, Whiskey Studies, another great channel here on YouTube, says it's 109 degrees Fahrenheit for our other.
Well, I'm pretty sure you'd be dead if it was
people
109
in
degrees Celsius.
Well, the sun exploded. And now drinking bourbon and a bathtub full of ice. Well, you're in the bathroom with
Oh, you and Scott.
You and
are
Scott.
both hanging in the bathroom
hanging in
tonight.
the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm hot. I think it is the rye, the spiciness of the rye. I mean, and we have a light pointed at us, but it gets a little warm in here. Usually, it hasn't been a problem for me though.
Right.
And it's not even hot outside. I don't know.
Richie Z is asking, what the hell is the Ricola instrument called? It's like 20 feet long.
It's not a didgeridoo.
No, it's not a didgeridoo. That's the wrong.
It's the wrong country.
Wrong country.
What is someone who's more cultured
It's probably
than me?
it's a blank horn. I would imagine it's a.
I mean, it's a safe guess.
Flugelhorn.
Oh, really? Can someone just Google?
Yeah. Tony Joey Bag of Donuts, St. Chad, nice use of accoutrement. You mentioned you have some of those WhistlePig bottles left, so could you send me your blend? I think we still have that written down somewhere, what our blend was, or we could go back and watch the video. This home blend is so light in color and taste. More cowbell, please. Oh, okay.
You may get more cowbell.
Yes. And sorry, that was loud.
That was a loud one. Sorry about that.
If we can find what our recipe was, I think we have enough.
It's written down in a book, but we have several books, and then we leave them about. I don't know.
A frugal horn. It doesn't spend a lot of money. It's very frugal.
An Alphorn? Alphorn?
Alphorn.
Alphorn.
Oh, an Alphorn.
Because the Alps.
Alps, yes. Not a subgenre of something freaky. Okay, I have to stand up.
A Schmatterhorn? An Alpshorn?
No, that's right, at Disneyland.
I don't know. I've never been. But anyways.
And we're back. So this Takupa, I know you're in here. I can always hear you.
He's right there.
He's right. I see you. Well, could you hit us with the price on this, please? I know that may be rude.
It is rude. It was a gift. You should never ask how much a gift costs, Chad.
Never mind.
You can, but you could Google it.
You guys will just have to Google it.
No.
I can't do a recommend or not without knowing the price.
$50, he says.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This conversation with Brian Brennicky and Brad Smith, they're saying some funny things about the whole pronunciation of the horn.
Oh.
Anyways, it's just getting worse. I'm just getting more.
Don't get us flagged.
The
$50.
cheeks are red. $50.
It's pretty good.
I mean, yes, the quality of it is good, but like,
It's an awesome bottle.
I go back and forth. Like, I don't think I can be unbiased about my recommendation because it's my recommendation.
Sure.
And I just am not super into the 100% rye.
Unless, we've had some
We've had a couple.
I feel we've always said, like, if it's 100% rye, it needs to be what we've discovered to like, kind of be older.
Sure. Don't get me wrong. I could drink this. I am drinking this. There's nothing wrong with this. But every time I've sipped it, I've gone, and it kind of makes my throat scratchy. For me, it's not as enjoyable of an experience as some of the others. So, like, $50 is a lot. You could buy a Pikesville.
Oh, you could.
You could buy a Pikesville.
Totally different animal.
No, I like it. I enjoy
100% rye, barely legal, 51% rye. Yeah.
I don't know that I would purchase again, though. Like,
okay.
Interesting. We don't get a lot of 100% rye.
I would accept again as a gift.
Well, if it's a gift, you have to accept it.
You guys vote on what you want to see next. We've got the Catoctin Rye. We have the Barrell Bourbon Rye Batch 3. We have the PiggyBack. Speaking of
WhistlePig.
Their most affordable rye. It's a 6-year rye. And I think, it's also 100% rye. And then we have the Yippee.
Ooh, I kind of want to do that one.
Which was another gift.
Yes.
Jason and Natalie.
And that is discontinued now.
Yes.
Or is being discontinued. I don't know if it's actually
So we're going to be stupid and open it.
Well, that's not stupid.
What else will we do with it? Sell it?
No. Stare at it for forever? No. We need to know.
Put it on our lock and key.
We've been hanging on to that one for a while.
We have.
And then we'll do the PiggyBack. We've got a couple votes for the PiggyBack.
And the only reason is because we were like, we're gonna do
we were gonna do a High West.
Thank you.
Evening, we're doing Rye night tonight, like a High West night.
We were gonna do a High West evening, but we
can still do
it doesn't
that.
matter if it's open,
right?
Yeah.
Don't judge.
Don't judge.
Now, good luck getting that open though. That looks like it's sealed up pretty good.
It is.
Scott says, update, we just got the all clear that the storms have left the area. I am now no longer in my bathroom, safe and sound. Yay, we can drink to that.
Good. All right. See, tag system. It's very helpful.
Yeah, but now you're throwing them down. How will you know?
Well, it says.
I'm kidding.
All right. Pause for cork pop. Nice.
Ooh.
Best of the evening.
That did win best cork pop of the night.
Yep.
It was good.
Jason and Nat, you should be proud.
Yes, good job on your cork pop. 10 out of 10.
I do love these bottles, though, the way that they have the flex in it.
Yeah, the glass, it's like a natural...
Yeah.
I don't know what to call that.
It's like they don't try to get all fancy and clear and not get the bubbles out.
It's kind of like...
Gives it more personality.
What I would imagine like a Frontier bottle.
It's more like
it's got
old school.
Imperfections, but it's,
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is, again, High West Yippee.
High West Yippee.
Which I just love to say.
As was suggested in the pre-chat
by
Adam,
the rest of
Adam
that
Dorman.
sentence, though.
What's that?
The Yippee.
Oh, if you're diehard?
Yeah.
No.
Which I've never seen. We're going to watch it on Christmas.
Oh, okay.
We've discussed this before.
So it says right here, limited showing. So,
Oh, well, they weren't lying.
They told you.
They told you it was limited.
So this is finished in vermouth and Syrah barrels?
Syrah.
Thought you had your own barrel.
I love that. That'd be great.
Yeah. Park City, Utah. So there you go. Oh, and it's 92 proof.
They're yelling at me. Watch it now, they say.
It's another 92 proof. Right, you want us to stop and go watch Die Hard?
I can go watch Die Hard and go back.
It is a Christmas movie.
No, it's like one of those things like I know I'll like it, but I've never seen it not on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like, never just I had the opportunity. I don't know. It just never came up. And now I'm kind of just, it's one of those things, like sometimes I save things that I know that I'll like, then everyone gets fussy with me because I haven't watched it. Cause,
Like it took you forever to watch Jaws?
right, but I was saving it and I enjoyed it so much.
True.
I like doing that.
Are they also discontinuing
Not a Christmas movie.
American Prairie?
I thought it was a Christmas movie.
It is. It happens around Christmas.
But it's not a Christmas movie, but it's set around Christmas.
Well, it's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
What makes a Christmas movie a Christmas movie? How is Home Alone a Christmas movie? He beats up burglars.
I think Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
It is.
Some people would say it's a Halloween movie.
No. Well, it's both. It
can be either.
It can be more than one thing.
Same thing with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. Is it a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? It's probably a Halloween movie.
It's both. Okay, American Prairie is still a thing. We also have a barrel proof version of American Prairie that we.
Oh yeah, we need to.
We'll have that.
We're gonna do the High West night.
Yeah. Also, Jason and Nat. This smells really good.
It does. I keep going to drink it and then I keep not drinking it. I can't place. I want to say cloves again.
That's a rye.
Nutmeg? I don't know.
So, this has a lot of that same, hey, I'm a serious rye that the last one did, but it's smoother.
It has more like vanilla coming through.
Of course, it's finished.
That's what it is. It has like a syrupy sweetness, but it's like
it's that vermouth and
nice.
Syrah barrels.
Yeah, Syrah. It's pronounced Syrah, Chad.
Quit trying to make Syrah happen, Sarah. Hello, I'm Jed, and I'm Syrah. Quit trying to church it up. Joe Dirte. It's Joe Dirt.
The references.
The references.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Sorry. Can't help it.
I feel like one day it's just going to go bleh.
So this is a blend of straight rye whiskeys, and of course then finished. So it's, it's got some stuff going on. The 92 proof, I think, is great.
I'm getting, though, a nice warmth and a good finish, so I think it's right. And I think the proof on that is allowing the finishing flavors.
Oh, this is also non-chill filtered.
We love.
No coloring or flavoring added. And the founder is David Perkins. He's my uncle.
You wish.
Is he a colonel, though? Is he Colonel Perkins?
Well, he's probably not a Kentucky colonel.
Because I am.
I like that.
Me too. Yeah.
It almost has a savory note in there, too, at the very end.
I'm sad this is going away.
Which, very strangely, for a brief second, made me think Cheez-Its.
So we went from Cheetos to Cheez-Its.
Well, I don't like Cheetos.
And she hasn't seen Die Hard. Get her, everybody.
I don't like Cheetos. I like
and she calls herself Syrah.
Cheesy puffs, the bigger ones.
Is it Syrah with an H?
I don't eat that stuff, though.
Okay. Richie
Is
Z.
it Syrah with an H? You're a jerk.
As the heat wave hit Kentucky, it's 106 here. And
Maybe
enjoy
that's why
cold beer along with my Wilderness Trail.
Ooh,
yes,
that sounds
cheers,
good.
you too.
No heat wave.
No.
What was it? I don't know what it was today. I'm not gonna lie. Today was a couch day.
It
Sometimes you just
rained
need a couch day.
today, so it was a little
Cooler.
I mean, it was humid, but
My bones hurt a little.
Rains are coming. Cheers to you,
Thanks,
Richie Z.
Richie.
Thank you so much.
Cheesy puffs are nasty, John Wadsworth says. Well, you can keep Cheetos then.
Cheesy peas.
I like them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like them, but as a kid, I wanted those. Cheetos are weird. Anyways.
Okay.
I like cheese nips or Cheez-Its or whatever, but I kind of got that for a second. Now it's gone. So.
I like this. I like the finish. I like how it sticks around. It is obviously a higher rye. I don't know if it's a 95.5 or... Oh, I mean, it's a blend, so it could be a blend of some things are 100 or some things are 95.5 or others. But it's coming off as a high rye whiskey.
Yeah.
It's sort of... Nah, I'm not going to say that. That's going to sound too stupid.
Nothing's... No ideas are stupid, Chad.
I was just going to say... It sort of reminds me of New Riff Rye. which is a 95.5. But you'd be like, well, you could say that of probably any 95.5. So
yeah.
that's why I stopped myself, and then you made me do it anyway.
Well,
Thanks.
it's fine. Adam says, cheers, sharing a glass of Yippee with you.
All right.
Cheers, and thank you again for the
Thank
samples.
you for dropping those by.
Well, that's nice. I like that.
Go get a
Yay.
bottle before it's gone forever.
If you see it. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't... I've seen several out. I think some people aren't familiar enough to know.
Right.
I see the Boo Rye more, or the Son of Boo Rye, or however
Son
it
of
goes.
Boo Rye.
Yeah.
The Boo Rye is like a limited sighting. We have a Boo Rye as well. I like that Boo Rye. Yeah.
I can never remember what I think about High West, and I think it's because we've had it at festivals and stuff.
Yes.
And so it's like one of somewhere in the middle, and I'm just like, I tasted it, but
Yeah.
brain don't remember so
Brain
good.
don't remember so good.
Brain don't remember so good. Well, when you can taste that many things, it's a lot. I
It's
should
true.
take notes. We should have like a recorder. Like, I mean, obviously we have a camera, Chad, but we don't film everything. Sometimes it would be nice to just say, here are my thoughts about this the first time I tried it.
Drinker's log. Drink date. 8/16/2020.
I would remember so many more things, though.
That's true.
Because I don't really take notes in my phone or anything, which I
Right.
think is a really good
If you're-
habit to have.
I mean, if you're at home, yeah, a whiskey journal, it's great. But if you're out and about...
Which
yeah.
in days
I
past.
guess you could just do a little voice recorder.
record.
Talking to it.
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess. Who even knows when the next time we'll go out and about is? Bourbon on the Banks got canceled. It was supposed to be.
Did it?
It got pushed. I mean, well, they're going to do it next year instead.
Dang. But, I mean...
But what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I think
even
the thing
outside
that going,
things are hard
right,
now.
it
Yeah.
was outside, but that's still so tough. So.
It is.
And who wants that liability?
It's a tough call.
Don't nobody want that.
Yeah. Of course, the New Orleans Bourbon Festival, which was the first festival to get hit, because that was March, right? Said it was going to be postponed.
And you can
a couple
redeem
weeks
your
ago,
ticket.
They said it's going to be next year.
Next year. And you can redeem your ticket now for either 2021 or 2022, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could set up our own bourbon festival in the backyard. Just put out tables and get all of our bottles out and pour little samples and just walk around.
There you go.
If we're missing it that much.
Like, oh, what's this? Yippee-ki-yay, huh? Oh, okay.
Walk on one side, serve yourself,
Yeah.
and walk back on the
Yes,
other
we're
side.
from
drink it.
Utah. Okay, tell me about how's
Tell
Utah.
me more about this.
I can't tell you.
Lil, hey Lil, what's up?
What's up, Lil?
Says, so what's the game plan for your first anniversary special bottle open? ? We haven't talked about that yet.
Well, we have a bottle that Sarah gave me on our wedding day that we haven't drank from since then.
That's true.
Sarah has forgotten.
Well, no, I remembered. I thought you were about to say that we haven't opened, and I was like, no, that's not true.
Of course, we opened our 90s Henner McKenna at our wedding.
So I may drink from that as
we'll
well.
Probably drink from that. But it was a probably 1950s ancient age bottle that you gave me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll probably drink from that.
Well, we also got a Blanton Silver for our engagement party.
I feel like we needed to save that for our silver anniversary,
Okay.
though.
Isn't that like 25 years?
Yeah. But we'll make it.
No, I didn't say that.
Come on, Sarah.
I'm just saying it's like a long time to wait to open something.
That's
Oh
true.
my god, I can't believe you even brought that up.
Tune in
You guys, turn it off. It's about to become Mario up in here.
in about 24 years. I'll go ahead and make the live.
Good lord. The
The-
countdown will begin.
2044.
Jeez. Oh, that's depressing. That's a long time.
But thank you, Lil. And then Joseph Brazo saying no Colonel Angus jokes. Great SNL skit with Christopher Walken. No, because I'm a Kentucky Colonel and I demand.
Oh, you're classier than that now?
I demand.
If you better start acting like one.
Well, do I have to talk like this?
No, I'm
Okay.
saying.
Because I
Anyways.
will.
Tammy says the time goes fast, so.
Oh, there you go.
If you're having fun, that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Can't believe it's almost been a year.
I know, right?
Good. I thought you were gonna be like, well.
No, time. Congratulations on your new wedding. Now why don't you stay locked inside together for the next 8 months?
Here's a test.
This will be fun.
But by the way, virtual ding for both of you guys.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
We didn't, but you did the ding. So.
Yes. So we just opened the.
I did it. I uncorked it.
Yes, you didn't say pause for cork.
I didn't. I'm sorry I didn't do any of it. That's why you don't let me.
Well.
This is why I don't do it.
So this is WhistlePig PiggyBack Rye. It's a 6-year, 100% rye from WhistlePig.
From WhistlePig.
Yeah, from WhistlePig.
From WhistlePig. JG says, I don't know how I feel about this. Taking bets now. Will they make it?
Wow.
Stings a little.
Sarah and I are very upset about that.
I'm going to be watching what you guys say, okay? Well,
thank you for that, JG.
thanks,
Okay.
I think.
This was $49.99 at our local Total Wine. So, yeah. $50, 6-year-olds, 100% rye. But still, WhistlePig.
Yeah.
Probably the most affordable thing from WhistlePig. Probably. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think my guess is that our first 100% rye was probably around 4 years. This being 6, it feels like the edges.
But this is 95.5.
No, it's 100%.
This is 100? Oh,
If you
another
had
100.
Listened.
You're right. I was too busy opening it. I got distracted.
Yeah, I feel like the edges are kind of softened. They're rounded out. And
The nose is way different on this one than the other 100% rye. And you said, what's the proof? I'm sorry. 96.56.
yes, 96.56.
Roughly the same proof, right?
Well, those ones are 92.
But I felt like that one had way more, again, like coffee, chocolate,
Yeah.
cinnamon clove shouts.
Yes. This
This
is
is
more,
a lot softer.
This is more spearmint, though.
Yeah, mint. Do you get that grassy?
Uh-huh. Ooh, it's dry. Well, it's very dry.
Very grassy.
Grassy.
And then minty. Like mint gum. Like Orbit.
Like you have put a mint in your mouth.
You are
mint.
chewing Orbit gum.
Yes.
At the very end.
It's a mint Altoid.
I don't have much experience with mint Altoids.
Ricola. It's, wow.
Front part, cinnamon, weird, potpourri,
That is
And then-
a finish unlike
grass,
any other finish.
and earthy.
It's
and
like you
then
went to the
chewing
dentist.
gum.
And this is like
They polish your teeth with this stuff?
you're out because it is all over my mouth. There's not an inch that has been spared.
Huh. JG votes yes, by the way.
Oh,
So,
well,
very
thank you,
good.
JG
Thank
Wentworth.
you.
He's into the
Appreciate
mash
that.
now.
Golf Whiskey says it's a mash made in heaven. Of course you'll make it.
Oh, goody
Thank you. You guys
Kathy.
are so
Thank
sweet.
you.
And Derek says, I will take 4-1 betting odds that they make it at least 50 years, given that I'm 49 years old as of 8/10. It's a safe bet.
Oh, well, happy
belated birthday.
6 days ago, right?
Yeah. 5, 6? I don't know what's today.
Today's 16th, I
Okay.
think. Thank you guys for those super
all.
chats.
Appreciate the kind words. I assume if you're watching, you have some faith.
Joseph dropping bottles like Brazo. That's his
That's what he says now.
rapper name now.
Dropping bottles like 25 years will go fast, and I am well into my second 25 years now, on his way to his golden anniversary.
Aw.
How lovely. And Scott says, why no Colonel Sanders costume? Chad, disappointing.
Working on it. Oddly, and thank you both for the super
Oh,
chats.
are we going to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a thing called the Bourbon Chase here in Kentucky, which is not
like
a
a
relay
marathon.
race. It's a marathon. It's a group team marathon.
It's not a 5K. It's like, what's it, like 20 miles, right?
Yeah, that's long. And when I used to work at this company, they were hired to make the safety video for it.
because, people running long distances.
There's a lot of safety procedures to go over. And they didn't have a big enough budget to hire an actual actor. So...
Guess who's an actor? Or who could be an actor? Sometimes he plays himself.
I've acted.
He's acted. He does have quite a list.
Yeah, a little bit. So I played 3 Kentucky characters. So I was Johnny Depp, who's from Kentucky. So I was Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp. I was
telling you safety.
Oh, I wish I could remember some of the dialect. Can't. Abraham Lincoln, who was born in Kentucky. Enough of this Illinois stuff. Right?
I didn't say.
Birthplace of Lincoln.
Okay.
Kentucky.
And
then Colonel Sanders. So, well, hello there. That was what I decided to go with.
That's what he went with.
Yeah, well, hello there.
I was there for that filming. I had just gotten hired,
you just kind of
and
started.
you walked in, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
So I dressed up as those.
I was like,
as those
"This
3.
guy, never."
Oh wow! No, actually, as Johnny Depp, I had the eyeliner. That was right.
Mm-hmm. The eyeliner. I don't know. I think that maybe you thought that at a point that maybe eyeliner does it for the ladies. No,
not unless you're a magician.
Yeah, if you're a magician,
or in a goth band.
Just close off.
Yeah. Abracadabra.
Oh, anyways, that's enough of that story. Andrew, thank you for the super chat. Says, my wife and I got married the same day as you two. Anniversary buddies.
Nice.
Cool. We're so glad we did wait a year. 2020 weddings must suck. Yeesh.
Yeah, sorry for those.
Oh, I think he means must be glad that they didn't wait a year. Because they're already married.
Suck, yes.
Right.
Yes.
I thought about waiting longer just for the planning and stuff, and I was like, no, I just feel like I want to go ahead and the venue we wanted was closing, so it was either in 2019 or never there.
Right.
So I'm really glad that we did it then. It worked out. It was a good night.
Yeah.
That's the largest crowd I've been in, I think, since then. I haven't been in a crowd that big since then.
For sure. For sure. Oh, we got a pair working out saying, how's this going?
Ooh.
Super chat.
I'm gonna be a working out pair tomorrow morning. That's how I look when I work out.
From Shadar?
Yeah. I think.
Thank you much. I'm sorry if we butchered it.
We do our best.
And then In the Lawn with Zach says,
have y'all tried the Knob Creek Cast Strength Rye? It's very yummy.
Yes, indeed.
Love it.
Yes,
so good.
indeed. Thank you, guys.
Speaking of that, this is a little minty and evergreeny. And
well, we said this is
earthy for me.
The lowest price of a WhistlePig Rye. They make some exceptional things. Actually, we have, what is it, an 18? No, 15. 15 year?
Yes, we bought the 15 year.
That we need to
open that.
Uncork. They really shine in I feel like some of their older years.
Mm-hmm.
They're going for more of a value entry level, and then it's fine, but
it's not my style.
I would, if you want a WhistlePig, I would cough up that extra money.
Don't say. I don't think. Can we say that now? Is that like one of those phrases that will die out, like cough up money?
Oh, I didn't say sneeze up.
No.
I don't know, but yeah, I hear you. Pony up.
Yeah,
I wonder where that came from. Pony up the extra. Maybe buy a horse instead of a pony. I don't know. I would pony up that extra money to get an older WhistlePig. I
agree. Yeah. This one, for me, it's just too... It's making me feel weird. Like,
so
it's very minty. It's not doing anything exciting for me.
Right.
So I've had other WhistlePigs that I've liked better, so I would agree with you.
For sure. Yes.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
Not... Yeah.
It's fine.
It's just fine. It's just okay.
And then
I'm just gonna put
Brian Brennicky saying, we've been doing Rye Night with y'all. So far, last year's Parker's is a clear winner. That
year's Parker's
a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Just like with Master's Keep.
I'm drooling a
also
little bit.
Good. Those are always
the Cornerstone Rye.
Fighting head to head. Woodenville cask is next. Woodenville, very good at their rice as well.
Shall we do one more, or what do you want to do?
Let's do it.
Shall we do?
We haven't even broken 100 proof yet.
I feel like we should do the Catoctin because we brought it out and then we didn't do it, and we've already done a 1 barrel rye.
That's correct. Yeah.
What do you think? I don't know. When we did the barrel night not that long ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we should open the Catoctin.
Catoctin Rye.
Catoctin.
Sorry?
Catoctin.
Cacoc.
Like a clock.
TikTok.
10.
Catoctin Rye.
There you go.
He can be taught.
He can. He's so smart. Look at you.
92 proof. Pause for cork pop.
Part of me feels like I want to end this night on a Pikesville note, though. Like, we can have
Go
this
to
one.
that barely legal rye.
I mean,
yeah.
I can see it. It's in the cabinet right there. It's staring at me.
True.
So seductively.
Bedroom eyes from the Pikesville.
Yeah, well, that's just its thing. That's just what it does.
That's true.
What is that?
Okay, so this is
Melody?
Catoctin Rye.
Cantaloupe.
Well, Creek Roundstone Rye Whiskey, 92 proof, single barrel. Distiller's Edition. Oh, this is fancy. Virginia is where this comes from.
Virginia.
Yeah. Copper pot stills in the rolling foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Very good.
Very good. You can read this super chat. I'll do the
Okay.
triangle for it. Thanks for the super chat, Keith.
Syrah is already hammered and she's hot.
Sorry, not.
Sorry, not sorry. Crying
I am
laughing
hot.
emoji. Keith,
Temperature hot.
it's true. That's true. Yes. Thank you for that super chat.
Is it Adriana or Adriana? I apologize if I'm saying it wrong, but Adriana says, is the Pikesville wearing Chad's eyeliner?
If it was a magician.
It's not. Only if it's a magician. I get a cantaloupe.
There was
note.
kind of a savory thing happening on the nose, and then on the palate, it's almost like country ham. There's like a saltiness to it.
But it's weird because, you know, like if you eat... I don't like cantaloupe, so if that tells you anything. I think this tastes like cantaloupe with like... You know, they make like melon appetizers with like...
Melon balls.
But like burrata cheese and salt and
Sure.
olive oil. It kind of reminds me of that.
I'm listening.
But I don't like cantaloupe, so... I'm biased against this one because it reminds me of cantaloupe, and I don't like that. But could you just bring that Pikesville over here? He got up. I just thought if he's over there, you might as well bring it.
There's Knob Creek Rye in here too.
It has a little, salt and pepper note. But I just can't get past that for me. It's a little sweet.
It's
I can't
interesting.
get past the melon. I like watermelon.
I'm tasting the grain.
Bring. Come to mama.
Yeah, it's a little. There's some grain in there, maybe a little youth.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I mean, it doesn't carry a straight. It is 100% rye, by the way. I see no age statement.
Todd Cooper says, I prefer my prosciutto with a side of prosciutto. Instead of prosciutto and melon and all that.
With a side of bacon.
Tom Edwards, cantaloupe and honeydew, the worst of all melons. A kindred spirit I hate.
There you go.
When someone says, do you want a fruit cup? And I'll be like, yeah. And then they bring me cantaloupe and honeydew with like 2 pieces of pineapple and 1 blueberry. I'm like, this is a melon cup.
Did you do Jeff Wimbush?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I was waiting to get something in my glass. Jeff Wimbush, I have not forgotten. You. Not a rye guy, but I'm... did you say I'm Gucci? If y'all are. Cool. I think this is the perfect. We've tried so many things, and I really do think if you're okay with the proof, that this is the perfect rye to start with. If you're willing to put in the money, if not, I'm trying to think of something lower in price and proof that would be acceptable.
Perfect segue here to Bourbon Bites, aka Clifton, saying Rittenhouse Rye or Old Forester Rye for cocktails or neat.
Old Forester Rye.
So I disagree.
You don't like it.
I don't. I don't.
I
Damn
do.
it, I don't.
The Rittenhouse is a good suggestion.
Rittenhouse is the baby brother to Pikesville, so it's 100 proof instead of 110, and it's less expensive. You know, this can range about $15. You know, I've seen it like some places $35, other places $50, maybe even $55.
Yeah.
Around here it's more $50.
It's about $50.
Rittenhouse around $20, $20-$25.
So it's a good buy.
And you'll see a lot of bartenders using Rittenhouse Rye because it's 100 proof. You know, another barely legal rye. It's the same Heaven Hill mash bill for the rye, right? So a lot of people are like Rittenhouse. I'm like, I will always pay more for the Pikesville.
Me too. I'd rather buy the Pikesville.
Neat. I would probably put that one in a cocktail. I would not put Pikesville in a cocktail.
No, I would never put Pikesville
Save that for
in a
neat.
cocktail.
Rittenhouse, yeah, I'd probably toss that in a cocktail. But again, if we can find the Wild Turkey 101 Rye leader.
Yeah, that's a good one. But for someone just trying to get into, I still think that's a good option, though.
Yeah. And I know everyone loves
Baby Saz is a
Old
little
Forester Rye. I'm kind of the outlier, and I'm okay with it.
Well, you tend to fall usually less favorably on the Old Forester products.
Yeah.
Which is something that we can know about. Like, I feel that way. Anytime I have something from Smooth Ambler, everyone's like, this is the best, you gotta try it. And I'm always just like, yeah, it just doesn't do it for me. I'm not the person to come to for an opinion on Smooth Ambler. And I think that, like, maybe you're not the person to come to for, not that your opinion doesn't matter on Old Forester. I'm just saying, don't come to him asking about an Old Forester product outside of 1920 expecting to get 2 thumbs up.
Right.
Like, yay. But we know that about ourselves.
And I think most people have that thing.
Agreed.
Right?
But I think, like, that's what's important for me is that I'll go into it. If you ask me to review Smooth Ambler on here, I'm going to preface that review with, I'm not into it. Like, it's just not for me.
Okay, so we got this for $46.99. So yeah, you know, close to $50. Again, we got this. This was from a Total Wine. And hey, we uncorked it last month on the 19th, if you want to go back and watch that. I've been really trying to keep better note-taking.
Better notes.
Better data.
I do love Pikesville. Someone was asking,
Ooh,
Orlando
yes.
was asking about what's a good entry-level rye, and that's kind of what we were just talking about.
Right.
The Old Forester Rye is
You know
good.
what? Jim Beam Rye
Jim Beam
at
Rye
like
is not bad.
$22.
Yeah.
Woodford Rye.
Rye is really mellow.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I would recommend those things. Pikesville is great because you get the proof and you get really good, you know, it's on the fence, right? It's barely legal. So you get a best of both worlds kind of of bourbon and rye. And so I think it's a good way to dip a toe in before you go for something that's, you know, 100% rye or 95.5.
Right.
Yeah.
Rye.
Cool.
Someone asked, how does this compare to the Knob Creek Rye? So I thought I'll just go grab it.
Okay.
And we'll see.
I guess we'll do a little overtime then.
Mm-hmm. Well.
What did we talk about?
Sorry.
Oh, Michter's Rye. That's a good call. That one's a little more expensive. Wilderness Trail Rye. I saw somebody mention that. Oh, gosh. I was just thinking of another one.
Well, Russell's
Rye.
But that's kind of expensive.
It's kind of expensive, yeah. I'm trying to think of something that's a little more affordable. Oh, someone was mentioning the Balcones Rye. I think we have a bottle of that, but I don't remember if it's opened or not.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. So we'll have to do a Texas whiskey night some night. Because we have some stuff, too, from the Crowded Barrel that we need to open. And that would make a great night.
Some Eleanor.
Hey, we should do it the weekend of when they do their...
Yeah.
What a good idea! Which, unfortunately, means we'll have to wait till October to do that. But I think it'll make a great weekend. Or the weekend before.
September.
I'm sorry. You're right. September. Next month.
Just next month.
So a couple weeks from now.
Won't be that long.
Great.
Okay. For me, this is Pikesville. And this is a
It is A. Warehouse A.
Warehouse A. I'm trying to find the year. Beep, beep, beep,
The year?
beep, blah, blah.
Sorry.
Maybe these weren't. Oh, there it is. This big button.
That
this big
that
ornamental accoutrement.
shiny metal button.
2018. So a couple years. But this is 119.6 proof Knob Creek Rye. Which Knob Creek, Jim Beam, officially doesn't release their mash bills, but I feel like word on the street is this is closer to a barely legal rye also. But I will now tell you exactly what it is.
Will you? Though.
It's actually a 55% rye.
Full of it.
No, it tastes a little bit more rye than the Pikesville. So maybe it is a little bit higher in the rye, but it could very well be 51% rye. Because we're talking about two different distilleries. Of course, it's got a little nutty in there because it's Jim Beam.
And it's a little higher proof, so maybe it's the heat
Yeah.
that's disguising itself as higher rye percentage.
Yeah. Clifton prefers
nice.
the twice barreled rye. That might be where we differ a little bit. I don't think we were
I
too
wasn't too fond of that one.
of that one, but we definitely need to revisit them.
I can tell you right now, though,
Yeah.
between these two,
I
it's
agree.
still.
I agree.
I'm still gonna go Pikesville.
I agree.
The Beam is good, but yeah, the Pikesville is hard to beat. Every time we put something else up against it, has anything else ever beat it? Not that I can recall.
The rare breed rye did not.
Did not. No.
I don't know if we put it up against any LEs, but that's not
That's not
exactly fair.
Well, that's actually your great call. We did put this up against the Parker's Heritage Rye from last year.
Which is ridiculous.
And obviously the Parker's Rye demolished the Pikesville.
Yes.
But it also costs, what, 5 times?
And is
4
limited.
times, 5 times as much?
Yeah, never have I ever had
Never have I ever.
such a low opinion of Pikesville until we did that side by side.
And then I was like, almost cried.
Yeah.
I was like, whose idea was this? It was mine. I was like, we should try that next to each other just
Yeah.
to see what a big difference it is. Thinking that the Pikesville would really hold its own, and yeah, it did
Yeah.
not. Because that is probably one of the best ryes that I've ever had.
Yeah.
That's one of the better things that I've had.
True.
It's very good.
Clifton is saying, to be fair, it's been like a year since I've had it. No, I mean, everyone liked what they like. We actually need to revisit that, see how it's opened up. Because if Clifton likes it.
Clifton likes it. It's worth another try.
Yeah. Faux show.
Do trust his opinion.
Derek saying yes to Texas Whiskey Night.
Yay.
Moved to Austin in 2014 from Frankfort, Kentucky. Nice. Still actually discovering Texas whiskey. See you all online for the Magnificent Bastards Ball.
Say it 3 times fast.
I can't.
No, don't do that.
I can't do it.
Okay.
Thank you for that,
So
Derek.
thank you, Derek. And
Bang, bang.
I feel like we are winding down.
Yeah, we're not going to pour anything else.
No, I'm not going to pour anything
We're
else.
just in
I may
the-
even finish this off camera.
we're just ruminating right now, coming down.
Mm-hmm.
We're home stretch, folks. So if you have anything profound to say,
Now's the time.
let it be known. Let it be known.
I don't have anything profound to say. I think
Obviously, we don't.
I've already said my profound things. It is this. It's always you.
So, why can't I quit you?
Yeah, I can't.
I can't do it. Very, very, very good. Very, very good. Well, this has been a successful rye night.
I think so.
I feel like, we can have another one not too long from now and do more, like, mainstream ones.
Yeah.
Like these, and from Turkey, and Woodford, and
I'm just excited
Old
about
Forester. And,
all the things that we opened.
yeah, this is a big uncorking night.
It was.
Just like last week.
We did a good job.
We were opening bottles, folks.
Love to open bottles.
Like it's nobody's business. Like it's our job.
It kind of is.
Yeah. So there you go.
So, yeah, we
had a
gotta
lot
do
of people in the chat here tonight. We were well over 400 for the majority of it.
Like 441 at one point.
we appreciate it lots. If you're watching the replay, you can click up here to subscribe, or there's suggestions of other videos down here that you can click. to watch.
Click them.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Or thanks, Sarah.
Don't start that.
Okay. Until next time, drink more rye.
Ooh. See what you did there?
And now I have to find the stop button.
Now you must do that. So you can't end on that cool note.
Bye-bye.